Galicia is a region located in the northwest part of the Iberian Peninsula. From a coastal point of view, a distinctive feature of Galicia is its rias. An estuary is a geographical formation consisting of a submerged river valley following the rise in sea levels, which results in seawater entering the river valley. Our focus, the Ares Betanzos Estuary, is located on the north coast of Galicia. The Galician estuaries, traditionally known for their uniqueness and biological richness, play an important role in the region's economy and culture. However, in recent years, they are suffering severe consequences due to pollution, climate change, and abusive fishing practices. In this context, the present work proposes the implementation of artificial reefs in order to revitalize the marine ecosystems of the Ares Betanzos estuary. A design of an artificial reef was proposed according to hydrodynamic structural and calculation construction strategies. Once the situation of the artificial reefs was selected, we began the design process by defining the external dimensions according to logistic criteria. A biological analysis, together with a hydrodynamic analysis, were developed to determine the holes, ensuring circulation as well as nest cavities. The structural availability was analyzed through a finite element method analysis. Regarding materials, these artificial reefs are proposed to be made of concrete. In order to minimize the environmental impact, these reefs are based on environmentally friendly concretes that incorporate bivalve shell waste into their composition. This innovation also represents a solution to a very relevant problem for the Galician canning industry by offering the capability to reuse the shell waste it generates. 4 dosage proposals with different compositions of water, cement, shells, and aggregates were proposed. The 4 different concrete dosages will condition the construction strategy via the dwell time in the mold and, for any given production, the required number of molds. The biological analysis reported that cephalopods, crustaceans, and fishes have a notorious relevance in the ecosystems of the Atlantic Iberian Peninsula, particularly in the Galician estuaries, thanks to their commercial value and the intervention of the biological cycle of many species. The species that have experienced the most significant reduction in the last 10 years are cephalopods and crustaceans, with stock reductions higher than 50%. The species that are the subjects of this study are cuttlefishes, octopuses, squids, lobsters, and crustaceans. The CFD model, carried out with the software OpenFoam, showed that the proposed design of an artificial reef leads to an adequate circulation of nutrients. Consequently, the effect of this artificial upwelling promotes the attraction of fishes. The finite element method analysis, carried out with the software Salome Mecha, showed that both tensile and compressive stresses are too low. As expected, a concentration of compression is produced along the channels habilitated to allocate the lifting slings, but the compressive stresses are considerably lower than the compressive strength of concrete. It was corroborated that there is no need for steel reinforcement. The 4 different concrete dosages condition the construction strategy through the dwell time in the mold. Proposal 3 has a low cement content and only needs 1 day for the demolding process. For this reason, it was selected as the most appropriate for the present work. On the other hand, proposals 1 and 2 have a higher cement content. Option 4 has a low cement content, but needs 2 days for the demolding process.